RTX में खेलने का बहुत मन था, रे ट्रेसिंग में। मीडियम करके खेल के देखता हूँ क्या होता है। अरे स्मोक भाई, मेरे फेवरेट फैन भी आ गए हो आप। अच्छा हुआ साथ देने आ गए। स्मोक भाई पहले ही फट रही है गेम खेलने से पहले ही।
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
वो नहीं स्मोक भाई, एलन साथ में बोला। वीसी आ जाओ ना डिस्कॉर्ड। बहुत ज्यादा है। नंगू पंगू गेम के स्टार्टिंग में ही ऐसा दिख रहा है। मिश्रा जी यो यो एटॉमिक भाई आओ, चलो चलो साथ दो साथ दो। शेर नहीं भालू है, भालू। ये नंगू पंगू कौन है? वो मुझे भी नहीं पता। मैं भी फिगर आउट कर रहा हूँ अभी। स्टार्टिंग ही है एटॉमिक भाई, बहुत सही टाइम में आया हूँ। अभी चालू है जस्ट गेम। भालू भालू, ये मेरा कैरेक्टर, ये है भालू। हाँ तो बाल है ना, देखो ना कैसे भालू जैसे। ये स्मोक भाई। अरे इधर ही से आए थे क्या अपन? क्या थे? न्यूडिटी छुपाते हैं इसका। ग्राफिक्स, रे ट्रेसिंग। ये ऑप्शन क्यों नहीं दे रहा है न्यूडिटी सेंसर का? भाई साहब मेन मेन्यू में ही चेंज होगा। चलो कोई नहीं, गेम दिखाना चाहते हैं तो देखो। ये भाग सकते हैं, देखो फुल स्पीड, बूम बूम। एलन वॉकर भाई बहुत जल्दी पॉल वॉकर बन जाएगा ये। अच्छा स्ट्रीम बहुत डार्क में नहीं दिख रहा है। नहीं 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 नहीं, ये क्या है? ये भी चलता ऑटो में बैठ गया था। भाई गलत काम हो रहा है देखो।
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
बेचारे का निकाल दिए बीडीएस। बहुत हार्डकोर, बहुत हार्डकोर, बहुत हार्ड। अरे देखो भाई, देखो BDSM देख रहे हैं आप। जी को जैसा क्यों लग रहा
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
ये
Oh my
एलन
God,
वेक भी
Mom,
देख
it's
लो जी
not
को
your
भाई,
fault
वो भी
people get
पसंद
all
आ जाएगा।
worried. What happened?
तू
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's
बच्चे
so
तो देख नहीं
good.
रहे।
No
नहीं, कोई नहीं है
spoilers.
बच्चा।
I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is
एलन
what happens when you go on work trips, Mom.
एलन नंगा वॉक
Love
कर
you
रहा
too.
था।
And say hi
नहीं
to
भाई, ये
Casey.
नहीं
Tell
है
him to
एलन
stop
वॉक।
brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
रे ट्रेसिंग बंद कर रहा हूँ। FPS हाक दे रहा है पूरा।
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back.
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
भाई ये वाले गेम में iPad बहुत गंदा हाग रहा है। अभी मेरे को 60 FPS आ रहे हैं।
Over here.
60, 64, 62। रे ट्रेसिंग ऑन कर रहा हूँ तो 30 हो जा रहे हैं आधे।
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know...
गेम
that,
तो iPad अभी उसके कटप्पा के पीछे में उड़ता है।
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton. Down at the crime scene.
हम भी हलुबिन आपको
It's
भी।
not what you
अरे
call the
आपको भी
sharpest
iPad
axe
भाई।
in the shed.
आप भी लो कोई साइलेंट हिल खेलो।
What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
तो
What
हेलविन
can you
है,
tell
ले
us
लो।
about the crime scene?
कितना है फिर भी उसका प्राइस अभी?
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
अब मेरे घर के बाहर हरियाणा पुलिस की कॉस्प्ले वाली आएगी और अरेस्ट कर लेगी। क्या बात होगी प्रधान?
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My
टॉरेंट
version of the Mind
जिंदाबाद।
Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each
भाई
field
टॉरेंट
office
के
as a
भरोसे
model
मत
in my
रहो,
head.
चिपक के आएगा वायरस साथ में।
The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
This board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay. So ठीक है। We navigate the case board or leave by pressing escape. Okay. Police cosplay goth. Killer profile, postmortem, tattooing of the body. The murder target have no discernible common trait, chest trauma resemblance, animal butchery techniques. ठीक है। ये कौन है? डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प? नहीं नहीं, ट्रम्प तो नहीं, सॉरी।
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
ओके, ये वाले गेम के बाद आओगे फोर्टनाइट। The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Park, the iconic landmark overlooking Golden Lake from the right angle. Its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. ठीक है। मुश्किल है आज। क्या कहाँ बाहर 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 हो क्या? पार्टी वार्टी में हो? वीकेंड मना रहे हो बाहर?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
इंस्टॉल करना पड़ेगा, फॉर्मेट मार रहा है।
Can I make it, Mulligan?
तब तो दिक्कत लगा दो तो इंस्टॉल के लिए हो जाएगा।
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on,
इसको भी
I'll
वही
show you.
1-1.5 घंटा ही खेलूंगा, ज़्यादा तो नहीं खेल पाऊंगा।
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Investigate the crime scene.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
मिश्रा
Coincidence?
जी को मुझे एक और हॉरर गेम मिल गया है। कौन सा? बताओ, नाम बताओ। Placing a key image on the case board begins a new line of investigation. Continue. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. ठीक है. Objectives are viewable at case board in your goals. You are free to examine the case board or leave escape. Complete this objective. जंप स्केयर
Step one.
अनप्रेडिक्टेबल है।
Examine the corpse.
पर अगर मैंने माइक ऑफ कर रखा तो ऑटोमेटिक भाई।
Wanna start by inspecting the body, Anderson?
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
गेम कौन सा है? गेम बताओ, गेम का नाम बताओ।
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with.
बिना माइक से गेम का
This
कोई
makes
मजा नहीं.
4 murders that we know about.
बात तो सही बोले हैं. The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As I advance to investigate, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Okay, check your goals.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
The killers. Okay.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was
Break up
FBI.
the reality
He
इसी
came
को
to
भाई.
town about 13
देखो
years
देखो
ago.
आपके
I
साथ
haven't heard a
अभी
word
कोई
about him since.
नहीं है.
Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah,
ये तो
I
facts
ran
बोल रहे
into
हो.
him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly
तो
fits
मैं
the
उससे
pattern.
करवाऊंगा.
Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this
Atomic
town wants
भाई
to
संगत का
forget.
सर. 21 की संगति का
I think
असर
that's
है.
everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Learn about the victim. Learn more about the
I had to
killer.
review the clues. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
इन पर ये आपने सही
But
बोला,
why Nightingale?
मेरी स्ट्रीम देख देख
He's
कर
been
बिगड़ गया
missing for
बेचारा।
13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. This mug always cheers me up.
ना भाई,
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here. The mile-high strangler case. Proud of that one.
using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
भाई साहब ये बकचोदी नहीं पोसाता, पहेलियां बुझाते रहो।
Otherwise,
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before
मैं तो
his murder.
चुपचाप स्टोरी मोड खेलने आए थे, पहेली पे पहेली दे रहे हैं।
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
जैसे नारुतो ने लेकर बरूटो को बनाया और सासुके ने लेकर डिफेक्टिव सराडा को बनाया। कोई नहीं मिश्रा जी, लाइफ भी एक पहेली है। और तो पहेली है बट उतनी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड नहीं है, कुछ कुछ धीरे धीरे समझ में आ रही है। लाइफ पहेली नहीं है, लाइफ झंड है फिलहाल तो। I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now, after 13 years? Where's he been? मुझे क्या पता
The
कहाँ।
lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just
हट
wait
हो
here.
गया, वो अच्छा दिमाग को उंगली कर रहा है। ये भी फैक्ट्स बोल दिए। जी को मैंने सुना है कि तुम
this one of your hunches, Anderson?
ओरोचिमारू
Something
के
happened at the
साथ
lake?
मिलकर
I think Nightingale
बच्चे
came up from
किडनैप
that direction. From the lake.
आईपैच बच्चे
Probably
किडनैप
looking
करने
for
का
shelter.
सिंडिकेट
Safety.
चला रहे तू
They were
सिंडिकेट
waiting
बना
for
रखा
him.
है
When you're ready, I'd love to hear
कब
what you
से?
put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
भाई ऐसा मत बोले यार
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
I think he came from the lake.
ध्यान
But
से
his
करो
tracks
भाई
make no sense.
ध्यान से क्या करो मतलब इधर वो भी यही बोला करती थी क्या ही पैच रॉन्ग होल वाला है क्या
There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story.
Eddie?
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
ध्यान से काम
Reading
करो भाई
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them.
ये एनियो की संगत का असर है
How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
अब ऐसा आधा आधा बोलोगे तो ऐसे ही थॉट्स आते हैं माइंड में अब
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
मिश्रा जी आप भी ना
I should profile Nightingale about this page. we found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must
Implant.
find out what.
ये स्ट्रीम में इमोजीज हम वो जादू वाला वो कर सकते हैं क्या? ट्राई करके देखो होता है कि नहीं. ये क्या नया टेक्नोलॉजी है? ओ वाला क्या पता आईपैड भाई, आप ही को पता होगा. भाई ये क्या एक्शन है ये?
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
और यहाँ पे क्या करूँ? Rectangle has something hidden inside his chest. ठीक है.
Found all I can here. Time to properly
मिश्रा
examine
जी
the
की
body.
स्ट्रीम में
See what I can find
एनियो
inside.
भाई वो 4 हेंटाई एनीमे बताया था, बाद में जर्सी भाई ने देख लिया.
Casey, I think something's been
जर्सी
put
भाई
inside
कहाँ है? उनको
Nightingale's
मैसेज
body.
करो कोई.
Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
बहुत टाइम से नहीं आया. कनाडा में मजे
Deputy,
ले रहे हैं वो.
I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
स्ट्रिप क्लब में होगा. इतने ज्यादा
Seems
मजे
like
ले
a
रहे
nice
हैं.
town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
वो
Now you're
गोल्फ
just
क्लब.
being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but
बोला
hopefully the
iPad
sheriff will
भाई
be more
ऑटो
helpful.
करेक्ट हो
Not
गया.
a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a king?
और ये गूगल कीबोर्ड भी ना, गूगल के भरोसे मत रहो, इसलिए क्या पता गूगल हमारे भरोसे बैठे हैं। कुछ ज़्यादा ही ऑटो करेक्ट नहीं चल रहा है आपका आई पैच। गूगल कीबोर्ड नॉटी हो रहा है।
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
मिश्रा डिस्कॉर्ड कब आ रहा है? अरे यार हर दिन मैं सोचता हूँ बैठ के बनाऊंगा कल पक्का मैं बनाऊंगा। आधा अधूरा भी क्यों ना रहे, कल मैं बना दूंगा सुबह से ही बैठ के। उसके लिए कुछ मैं सोचा हूँ, थोड़ा नए टाइप का ही बनाऊंगा।
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
मिश्रा टट्टे वाले डिस्कॉर्ड पे बैठे। अरे नहीं, मैं मतलब ये अलग एक बनाने वाला था।
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis.
सेटिंग थोड़े छेड़ के देख सकते हैं। ब्लर क्यों दिख रहा है मेरे को? ब्लू फिल्म बनाने वाले हो क्या? अक्षय कुमार की पार्ट 2। मिश्रा जी क्या पी रहे हो जो आपको ब्लू दिख रहा है? ब्लर दिख रहा है? अरे पता नहीं, मेरे को ब्लर दिख रहा है। स्ट्रीम में तो सही दिख रहा है बट यहाँ पर ब्लर दिख रहा है मेरे को।
coffee have you had today, Charlie?
हॉक भाई किधर है? पता नहीं, हॉक भाई से भी बहुत टाइम हो गया, बात नहीं हुआ है। आजकल सब कहाँ गायब, गोली खा के गायब हो गया।
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect really.
It is the finest
हॉक
entertainment
भाई
like
CS2
ours has to
खेलते
offer.
हुए पाए गए हैं।
Plans for the day after the festival?
ब्रेकिंग न्यूज़।
I'll be back in a second.
Roger. Oh,
Your
dear.
body weight in pancakes.
Cute.
You need to recover after all that celebrating. Well, I've got plans now by the sound of it. I'll head straight to the old deer when we go. Oh, you won't be the only one.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
हॉक भाई तो पैसों को भूल गए।
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
क्या आजकल स्ट्रीम नहीं करता क्या हॉक?
And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
हमको भी भूल गए। याद
Your
दिलाओ
deputies
उसको।
said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
हॉक भाई अकेले ही मजे करते हैं आजकल। कैसे मजे मतलब? CS2
Have you
के।
had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
नहीं करता। हॉक भाई लॉनर बनते जा रहे हैं। कोई उसको एक बंदी पटा दो। एटॉमिक भाई यहाँ पे अपने लिए जुगाड़ नहीं हो रही है।
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm getting sick.
कहाँ जाना? कहाँ बैठे हो दोनों बुकर्स?
Hey, how's it going? Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of same song being played. Yeah? Over and over and over. I am as big a fan of coconut as the next person, but come on. एक गाना बजा बजा करके पूरे ज्यूक बॉक्स की बजा दिए लो।
You know how touchy these rural types get?
Don't touch. ये क्या वाईफाई पासवर्ड नहीं, एम्प्लॉयज ओनली। यहाँ के हैप्पी हार्वेस्ट। 60 फुट का मर्द लाता हूँ हॉक भाई के लिए, अपने आप लोनलीनेस निकल जाएगा। 7 फुट का मर्द कहाँ से खोजेगा पैच भाई? ओके, इतना बड़ा मैप है। और ये आपने बोला कि आप ब्रह्मचारी बनकर रहोगे। नहीं, हॉक भाई के लिए लाएगा वो 7 फुट का मर्द। ओ भाई
I need a tool to get this open.
The key to shortcut given. Okay.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a
And
dream
you
I
है ना
had.
7 फीट. भाई 7 फीट तो नहीं है, हाइट लंबा है. कटप्पा होगा 7 फीट का. ये रहे.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
दोस्ती दोस्त के काम आते हैं एटॉमिक भाई.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a
बहुत
bath,
ज़्यादा ही काम
scribble
नहीं आ रहा
photos,
है.
that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked
दोस्त
guy with
पर्सनली भी
knives,
काम आते
like some
हैं.
kind of
ये पता नहीं
satanic
था.
cult.
इतने पर्सनली तो
Then
काम
we
नहीं
bolted
आते.
and called the cops.
यही है, यही लाइफ है एटॉमिक भाई. कटु
What makes
सत्य.
you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Hi.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. My first ever prank on Casey. A true
पूरा
classic.
कॉम्प्रोमाइज तो हॉक भाई को भी करना पड़ेगा. लाइफ इज ऑल अबाउट एडजस्टमेंट. थोड़ा कॉम्प्रोमाइज. आई बेट इसको तो थोड़ा कॉम्प्रोमाइज बोल रहा है. वाइल्ड वैली 12 years.
remaining.
फिर पहली 11 remaining.
11 remaining.
The victim was one of their own FPS special agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing 13 years ago. ये तो पढ़ लिया.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
बस झुकने के बजाय
Wow.
झुकाने के बजाय झुकना पड़ेगा और क्या.
You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing.
भाई इतना ज़्यादा कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ तो कोई नहीं करेगा लाइफ में. कोई नहीं, मतलब बहुत लोग नहीं करेंगे, मेजॉरिटी ऑफ पीपल.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful.
मुझे बड़ा हो के एस्ट्रोनॉट बनना है.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear folk.
मर्दानी मर्दों पर.
Saga Anderson, as I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
क्या हो गया? गजनी बन गई क्या?
Drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird. You don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
I'm in the Nightingale's body. Go to sheriff station.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
I bet they're looking into that nursing home up the hill. Mismanagement or some such.
My money's on those Koskela brothers with all their shady businesses. Tax evasion, maybe.
मुझे तो ओपनहाइमर बनना है. ओपनहाइमर. Okay, go to sheriff station.
Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
मुझे ऐसा
I'd like
नाम
to take a
का
closer look as
चैनल
soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Have a nice day.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget.
जी को यूरो ट्रक कब खेलेगा? वो तो जी को ही बता पाएगा। जी को कब खेलेगा यूरो ट्रक?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay, let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
RDR2 देखते हैं क्या सीन है।
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Doesn't look right. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
आई पैच स्नो रनर रखा था या रिफंड मार दिया था उसको?
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
छी भाई बिना ग्लव्स के ही हे भगवान देखो भाई अब पकड़ता कौन है वैसे ही खाली हाथ से
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
ये क्या हो रहा है?
No, wait.
कहाँ गायब हो गया वो आदमी?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
अरे क्या कर रहा है?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. ठीक है.
He can't see me in the light.
क्या करना है? भागना है.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe haven will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily available. Up.
Vanished.
हाँ है ना स्नो रनर भाई मेरी यहाँ फट गई. अभी भी है क्या? इंस्टॉल्ड है. एंड ऑफ चैप्टर. भाई एंड ऑफ चैप्टर हुआ. मेरा एंड ऑफ स्ट्रीम करूंगा मैं सोच रहा हूँ.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it.
इतना देर हो गया भाई स्ट्रीम
Somehow we
चालू
need to make sense of this.
हुए. चलो भाई स्ट्रीम एंड करते हैं. कल संडे, कल जल्दी उठना है. कल खेला जाएगा एकदम लंबा वाला गेम. आईपैच भाई आ जाओ डिस्कॉर्ड में. आते हो तो बैठ के थोड़ी गोष्ठी करेंगे. कुछ डिस्कशंस करते हैं फिर चलते हैं सोने. आ जाओ डिस्कॉर्ड आ जाओ. हाई पैच मैं एंड कर रहा हूँ स्ट्रीम. चलो भाई लोगों, जो भी देख रहे हो, बाय बाय। कल का खेलते हैं। आज के लिए पड़ गई है काफ़ी। कल और फाड़ने के लिए आएंगे अपनी। चलो गुड नाइट सबको।